Imani, and welcome to The Flow. I have my Hot Topics jar with me today because I want to do another video where we pick a question or a statement or whatever we get and we just talk about it. So let's see what it'll be today. Hopefully it sounds good. When you get upset, what calms you? I would say now when I get upset, I try to honestly take deep breaths and just look at the entire situation more so than just the specific thing that made me upset. I find that a lot of times just taking a second to look at the entire situation more so than just that portion of it is better to kind of get your mind back into a positive place. I feel like a lot of times when things get us upset or rub us the wrong way, we automatically focus all of our emotions into that specific thing more so than considering the entire situation at hand. Now that takes a lot of self-control to be able to do that, because there was a time in my life where if something made me mad, like I'm just mad, I'm going off, I'm dwelling on it, I'm complaining, whatever, when it comes to that. But I think now the more that I've grown and the more that I've gotten to know myself, I've just made it a point to not allow situations and certain things to get that much of an effect out of me. I feel like I don't want to be controlled by negativity. So when there are things that would have potentially gotten the old me upset, I have to be more intentional with just looking at it in a different way, more so than just dwelling and focusing on that negative aspect of it. Obviously, this is easier said than done, and I haven't always been this way, but truthfully, I feel like now it's just like I'm more of a go with the flow type of person. I feel like I'm in such a positive space in my life that it is more difficult now for things to get me upset. But again, the old me, I was very easily angered, I was very easily irritated. But just being intentional with growing out of that, I feel like now I just make it such a point to not let things get me out of character, because the more that you let get you out of character or get your emotions in a negative space, the more control that those things have over you. So just developing a stronger sense of self-control has helped me a lot. And yeah, it's crazy that even came up, because I always think about just how far I've come and how much I've grown over these past couple of years. And like literally I was like queen of irritability. I was probably irritated like every day, just complaining and just in a negative headspace. But letting go of certain hurt and certain pain, I found that I have so much more to be happy about. So in those instances where things may not go my way or negative things happen, I don't allow it to get in the way of what I've worked so hard for. And again, that's just not something that happens overnight. It definitely takes being intentional. But I feel like having that much self-control and that much, that certain level of self-control just is a clear sign of maturity and growth for me personally. So yeah. Okay, I want to do another one because that one was really good and I enjoyed that. So let's do one more before we end for today. Come on. Okay. What's the best way to get over something hurtful? I actually want to do it to be continued. I think I want to talk about this in another video, because I personally have endured a lot of hurt and a lot of pain and a lot of betrayal in my life. And to see where I am now compared to where I used to be, I feel like I want to just do a whole shebang on getting through hurt. So hold that thought. We'll talk about that in another video. That will actually be the topic of our next session together. So Yeah.